Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Hope everyone's having a good morning. Give me a second here. I have got to... There we go. Markets, Dow is pretty flat. NASDAQ futures up 44, S&P futures up 3. VIX down just a little bit, 30.19. Hopefully we get some good setups today. Morning, Abash. Morning, Ken. Morning, Krish. Let's see, in terms of stocks, Netflix up 1.9%. Everything else is pretty flat. Boeing down 2.5%. I believe banks are starting earnings. Economic calendar. We had some news at 7:30 Central. Other than that, nothing the rest of the day. Bell has rung. Yeah, there won't be any audio when I'm not talking. Yeah, I mean, not much to talk about right out of the gates here. VIX coming down a little bit. S&P coming up. All indices now in the green. Dow futures up 50. NASDAQ up 75. S&P up 16. NVIDIA pushing up. Boeing down a little bit here. Apparently China halts Boeing jet deliveries. I don't know if that's why the stock is down or not. Big push up in a lot of stocks here. Oof. Nvidia really pushing up. Same with all the chip stocks, AMD, MU. Nvidia well above pre-market highs. Microsoft above pre-market highs. Getting our second bar here. Now some reversals happening. Goog staying weak, coming down. Goog coming right down to pre-market lows. See if it bounces here. Tempted to get long Goog because it's bouncing right off of pre-market lows. I'll give it, see how this bar finishes. If it pushes through, then I wouldn't. So I'm just going to let the bar finish. I guess that wouldn't be pre-market lows. I'm looking at yesterday's aftermarket. So never mind on Goog. It's already through pre-market lows. It's coming down to aftermarket lows from yesterday. Tesla pushing up. Chip stock strong. Hood, MSTR, strong. Not seeing any volume bars yet. Hood, potentially, but it's got a minute left. S&P pushing up. Yeah, Netflix strong. Up 3%. Meta now pushing up. So doesn't look like any big volume bars, but there's a few that are close. Yeah, Netflix is getting a little bit too expensive to day trade. VIX under 30. Kind of watching Hood. It's coming down to pre-market highs. So I'm gonna look to get long Hood. See, Hood, I would trade the 45 calls. Just watching that bar here. It's come down right to pre-market highs, a little bit below it actually. Yeah, so I'm just kind of watching it here, see how this bar finishes. It's just below pre-market highs. Do the 44.5 calls. Man, I was trying to get filled at $1.21. Ah, man. God, it left without me. Darn it. I was trying like the Dickens. to get filled. Oh, there we go. Filled at $1.25. And I would close half at $1.40. Yep. NVIDIA also real close to pre-market highs as well. Filled at $1.40 in hood to close half. See, NVIDIA, I would trade the 112 calls. Filled at 231. I would get out of half my NVIDIA at 255. Get out some more hood at $1.55. Chip stocks. You need to make sure you stay strong here now. NVIDIA coming down. Hood trying to push up the highs of day. Filled at $1.55 to get out of some hood. Get out of some more at $1.70. Tesla up to highs of day. Need the chip stocks to push up. Need NVIDIA up to highs. PLTR pushing up. Get out some more hood here. Lower my target to $1.65. Oh, $1.66 filled. Pretty good push here, so I want to make sure I got out on this push. Some more in case it pulls back. NVIDIA, not doing much. Get out some more hood at $1.80. About a 30-point move up. S&P. Chip stocks, after that initial push, have frozen. I don't like that NVIDIA is not pushing here with the everything else. Hood got another pretty big volume bar. Man, NVIDIA is kind of a bummer right now. It's still setting at pre-market highs. Comes down much more, I might be cutting it. It's got a hold right there. Come on, NVIDIA. I'm not asking for much here. Just one little good push up. Hood still pushing. S&P pushing. Starting to experience a little theta decay on my NVIDIA. Hood coming down now. China stocks, Baidu and Baba, are weak. Hood, what are you doing coming down now? Getting a big red bar. That's no good. Yeah, so Hood's getting a big volume bar to the downside. Which I do not like, but I'm going to let this bar finish. Here, AMD through highs of day. Man, what a... I got six Hood contracts left, and it has really eaten into my profits. Good Lord. See if it pops up here. If not, I'll be closing Hood. Need NVIDIA to highs of day. SMCI through highs of day. Let's go, NVIDIA. It's time. I'm closing Hood. Don't like price action. Filled at $1.32. Just take my profits there. It may push back up, but I don't like how much it pulled back. Tesla staying strong. Coinbase reversing. Need a rip in NVIDIA. Yeah. Not liking NVIDIA's price action either. All right, I'm going to close my NVIDIA. Filled at 226. Small loser there. Just didn't like that it can't push highs of day. Good out and hood. Look at that. I can always re-enter on NVIDIA if it looks like it wants to stay strong. Tesla's one that staying strong. There's a little bit of a pullback happening in the S&P right now. We'll go ahead and see if I can get long Tesla here. It's coming down to pre-market highs as well. See, I would be doing the 255 calls in Tesla. Filled at 683. I would close half my Tesla at 755. Yeah, Dan, we're doing with strategy. We're buying calls and puts, but you don't seem to follow that. Well, there's no Mighty 90 setups. That's why. If I see a Mighty 90 setup, I'll potentially take it. But there hasn't been any Mighty 90 setups for me to take this morning. Filled at 755 in Tesla. I've got to have good setups to trade the strategies. Right now, I'm like this one I just traded in Tesla is an upside continuation runner. That's been all my trades so far. In fact, that's been most of the trades these last several weeks. Haven't had very many good volume runner setups or Mighty 90 setups with this volatility. Yeah, we trade multiple strategies. So the three main ones I trade here: continuation runner, volume runner, Mighty 90. All right, so Tesla pushed up, but now it's pulled all the way back to below where I got in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not below where I got in. It's getting close, though. Coinbase down to lows of day. Yeah, Netflix just straight up. I'll close another Tesla at 825. CrowdStrike, highs of day. Netflix continuing upward. Some of these other stocks pulling back a little bit. Apple coming back down. Tesla holding pretty good. Yeah, Meta coming down and potentially getting a big volume bar here. Not quite going to get there. Coinbase down to lows of day. Nvidia still really hasn't done much. So probably a good job of just closing that. Coinbase still coming down. Time to go parabolic, Tesla. I've got my order at 825 to close another. S&P kind of chopping a little bit now. Yeah, Netflix just, wow. Kind of reminds me of Amazon years and years ago. Got too big to trade. It was like one contract was like $3,000 of buying power. Yeah, once again, just not seeing really any mighty 90s or, I mean, technically Meta probably was here, but I like this, that's a pretty big red bar. Another few ticks, it would have been a volume runner. Tesla trying to get through highs of day. AMD pushed back up through highs of day. Microsoft coming down. Netflix. Now Netflix looks like it's going to get a big volume bar here. Hood trying to rebound. Yeah, this bar here would, to be a mighty 90, would need to pop quite a bit. But it's got a little over a minute left, so it's possible. Yeah, pretty low volume today in Microsoft. NASDAQ coming up to highs of day. Yeah, Netflix, big volume bar. If anybody wants to trade a volume runner, you obviously would want to see a pullback before entering. Yeah, so volume runner, bigger than the first, but you would want to enter at a pullback. CrowdStrike also getting a big volume bar, so that would be a volume runner to the upside. What are CrowdStrike's options like? Holy moly. Yeah. Way too wide of bid ask to trade CrowdStrike. That's incredible. I should probably just take them off my board if that's how wide they're going to be. Yeah, you talking about CrowdStrike, Abosh? Yeah, that's as wide as I've seen options in a long time on a stock that we've day traded. That's pretty insane, really. All right, so Hood. Now I guess it's back above pre-market highs. Let's say I was maybe looking to re-enter Hood here. Yeah, I'll watch Hood. It's popping up now. I would have wanted to enter already. Man, Netflix, no pullback whatsoever. Up 56 points. What the heck is going on with Netflix? Wow. NASDAQ and S&P through highs of day. Come on, Tesla? Has to be something going on with Netflix. PLTR through highs of day. I'm waiting for Tesla to go through highs of day. All right, Hood can't really push up anymore yet. Filled at 825 to close another Tesla. That a boy? And I've got one Tesla left. Put it up to $9. Any sign of a pullback in Tesla, I'm out of this one contract because I don't want it to eat my profits. Look at NVIDIA, man. It just hasn't been able to break out at all. Apple now coming down. S&P, big reversal, 15 points. Yes, sir. Out of 2 profit targets in Tesla. Also got into some hood right away off pre-market highs. And nice winner there as well. Got out on that big pullback. I probably didn't go in as big as you though, Steve. Just did 4 contracts. I have 1 left. Besides that big push up in the S&P in which the same bar during the same 5-minute bar it retreated, the S&P's been pretty choppy here lately, the last 30 minutes. Yeah, no extension from hood yet, but hood's coming back down to close to pre-market highs. And what about hood there, Steve? It's staying above pre-market highs. Yeah, that's why I ended up getting out of my original. Still booked $334 winner on hood, even with that. It was up much more. I had 6 contracts left, so I gave probably half of it back on that big bar. Go Tesla, go. Go Tesla, go. Whoa, there's a drop. Not sure what that little drop was for. But is Tesla going to stay green? If not, I'm going to get out of it. Yeah, out of Tesla. Filled at 765. Coinbase flushing. Anybody know what just happened? Something must have came out. Wow. Glad I'm not in anything right now. Trump Daddy say something? Oh, the tariff news. It just has to come and ruin everything. Down she comes. Yeah, I mean, you can't predict these things happening where you get a drop like this. You can only hope that you're not in something and it goes against you. I mean, we just had a 50-point move in the last 10 minutes. Price went up to highs of day, immediately retreated. Yeah, Tesla held nicely. But I only had one contract, so I just cut it. Netflix might be one to get long if you expect to bounce back here. I'm always a little bit leery of those, though, at this point because it's pushed so much, it might be at exhaustion. It's getting close to 9:30 Central, so in terms of TLC trades, not interested in anything right now with this price movement or tickle me Elmos. Hopefully nobody was in a tickle me Elmo on that big drop. Baba flushing. Coin stocks look like they're getting weak. Well, I don't think I want to get anything right now with this latest price movement. So I'm going to move to focusing on potential TLC Elmo trades. 3 trades today, 2 winners, 1 small loser. I'll just take my plus 652 and call it a day. So, all right, folks, I will see everybody back during Power Hour. Have a good one. Peace.